Hey guys, thanks for joining me on my market report. My market report is about mortgage rates, and my name is Mike. And what we like to do is try to give you guys an inside scoop of what's impacting mortgage rates on a daily basis. What's kind of, if it's an economic report that came out, it has to do, or some type of headline news that might be impacting the markets. If it's going upwards or downwards or sideways, or even kind of what's ahead in the week, what to look out for. We kind of like to try to give you guys an idea so that way you guys can make an educated decision if you guys are in the process of refinancing or purchasing, so that way you know if where the rates are going, so that way you can kind of get a better gauge for yourself if you should if you're refinancing, maybe you got something loan process started and maybe you want to float it a little bit and see if you can get the better rate because maybe it might look like it could get better, or maybe just it's time to lock in prior to all that. So hopefully this will give you some good uh, ideas as to help you make that informed decision. Sometimes things we do get illogical things that pop up. Investors do sometimes act on reaction or even on emotion. So sometimes even something that would normally happen in a certain way doesn't always happen. So we always got to be cognizant of those type of factors as well, variables that we're not really able to control. So a little bit about myself is I am a loan officer. I do work with the national lender, so I'm here to help in any capacity as possible. If you guys got questions about, about this mortgage rates, or if you guys got questions about mortgage plan or mortgage programs out there, or if you guys got, or even about the process, I'm here to help. I can certainly help out if you're looking to get pre-approved and buy another property in purchasing or refinancing. We're here to help you guys. So please feel free to reach out. We do got a lot of great programs. Matter of fact, we even got one new program that we just rolled out, and it's for our medical professionals. So this is kind of a cool program where it's not only for doctors, but we're allowing nurses on it, and we'll do up 100% financing up to $750,000. So, and there's no mortgage insurance on these programs. So if you fit into those, please feel free to reach out. We'd love to be able to talk to you a little bit about it. In the meantime, why don't we get started with this report? We do got a couple economic data, as we mentioned in yesterday's report. This week we'll get a lot of more housing data. So today we got the housing starts number for the month of June. So in May it was actually revised a little bit lower. It initially came out 1.572 million annualized units. We revised it down to 1.546 million. Now, forecast does show it going upwards to 1.59, and it came in a little bit hotter at 1.643, which is obviously good news right now. However, on the other end, we got the building permits, which is our future housing starts. That was at 1.683 million annualized units back in May. Forecast got to 1.7. Instead of going upwards, it went downwards to 1.598. So this is like 2 months in a row that we've had this drop a little bit. So this is something we'll keep an eye on. We did see a slight decline in home builders, I believe, yesterday. So again, this is something we'll keep our eyes on. I think housing with the bottlenecks they've been getting, the higher prices, the lumber and everything else, and trying to get workers to come in, they're probably scaling back a little bit and kind of looking ahead, trying to be a little bit more conservative before they get into too much like building permits or even housing starts. So let's move on. Jump over to the headline news, and stocks are up today. It's taken a rebound. Yesterday we had investors basically kind of freaked out a little bit. There's concerns about we're reaching a point where maybe stocks may have peaked, or the economy maybe we're peaking, but also we got a big increase in cases from the coronavirus or Delta variant. This is the highest numbers we've seen since January. And so we're seeing some restrictions come in. I live in Los Angeles area, and now they got mask mandates for inside places. So there's concerns that maybe we might head towards another lockdown. So that would obviously, with these higher prices and the economy, for lack of better words, sucks. There's concerns that maybe we may have inflation. So stagflation. So that would leave a pretty big conundrum to the Fed as to what direction they're going to go. They want to see jobs get into a certain level, but yet we don't want inflation getting out of control. Do they start their tapering? Do they start rate hikes to control inflation, or how would they proceed? So that would be a pretty big decision made by the Fed if that looks to be where we head towards stagflation. So again, right now they think it's a little overblown, so they're kind of going the opposite direction. They're kind of buying in at the lower prices. So they sold high, buy low. Um, so so stocks are kind of going back to similar levels where they lost yesterday. Let's jump ahead, see how this is impacting mortgage rates. Mortgage rates are actually a little bit better. When the rate sheets came out, we were up higher, so we had a better pricing early on. However, it did came back, and a lot of lenders repriced for the worse. We're up about 6 basis points currently. So our pricing should look more like what we closed at yesterday. So we did have improvement yesterday, if you recall, from Friday's pricing. But early on, there was a little bit better pricing, but it was kind of short-lived. As it came back a little bit. Again, these arrows on both sides of the candlestick, that's creating a little uncertainty. Usually if we see stuff like that, we could potentially see a reversal in the trend here. So something similar like what we saw here, where they look like we might go up here, a little bit there, went downwards. When you see these long, there's a lot of uncertainty in the market, and sometimes you get sometimes a short-term trend reversal. So be cautious. We might be at a peak here for the near term, and then of course we could get hopefully an improvement a little bit later on. Here's the Treasury. As you saw, we're way down. It even touched down to 113. It's pulled back. It's hitting at this technical level here at the 1.214. So again, this is something we'll look at. So mortgage rates at this point are about the same level as what we closed at yesterday. So yeah, so we still got good rates and everything out there. But if you were lucky to get in and locked in much earlier, you probably had slightly better pricing earlier on, but it was very short-lived, only probably for a few hours of the day today. All right, folks, I hope you find this useful. We're here to help you guys if you guys need any assistance. Again, we got, if you guys like the videos, I greatly appreciate if you could smash that like button. It certainly helps out the channel, and we appreciate your guys' views, and we'll look forward to see you guys in tomorrow's video. Take care. Bye-bye.